A tribute, it is an appraisal for a great personality. Great personality in any field. What do we do in this tribute? We remember the person, we remember his qualities, why we like him, right? And now you have come across these 2 days, 2nd of October every year and 30th of January every year. We remember a greatest personality here, Jati Pita, Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because we regard him as a greatest personality. Because he was the founder of the freedom fighting, and until he achieved his goal, he did not take rest. And in some of the this thing I have seen, come across, he took a small stick and he said to the English people, get out, right? That is the greatest personality, Mahatma Gandhi. He did not say simply get out, but he brought up the situation, circumstances that the Britishers have to leave India and go away. That is the greatest personality here, and we remember, and that remembrance, even if it is a word or anything, it is called as a tribute. Now, after having read two things, one is a personality, Satyajit Ray. In a great way we have accepted him, in a great way we have read about him. And next, an artwork completely, which is connected between the mythology and the present day social life of the human being, right? And tribal people and their importance, which was talked about in 1957, early years of your independence. Why importance has to be given to the tribal people, that has been foreseen by the people and it has been presented in Maya Bazaar, right? And after that, as a tailpiece of this chapter, we have to pay homage for certain eminent cinema personality. Some eminent cinema personality, we have many, n number. We have n number of languages and n number we have these eminent personalities. If you take Hindi field, we have the singers, we have the actors, Mohammad Rafi. There probably I think there will be no Indian not knowing Mohammad Rafi and his songs. Kishore Kumar, his songs, right? And the actor Ashok Kumar, the actor Raj Kapoor, the actor Rajendra Kumar. These eminent personalities we cannot forget. And if you come to Tamil Nadu, Tamil, Gemini Ganeshan, Shivaji Ganeshan. Now, of course, now we are having our your what we call as Kamala Hassan and your robo actor, the hero robo, yes, Rajnikant. Kamala Hassan now we are having. There are many more are coming up nowadays. And in Telugu also we are having many eminent characters. N.T. Ramarao garu, nobody will be forgetting. Even if it after 50 years more or 100 years more in the comings also. Nobody can forget him. And ANR, A. Nageswarrao garu, Akkineni Nageswarrao garu, nobody will be forgetting him. Right? Why? Their contribution to that field is such. Right? And Rajkumar in our Kannada picture, he has made a landmark in his action there. And Uttam Kumar there in Bengal. If you take names means there will be n number of names. But here the people, that is the Department of Education, Andhra Pradesh, they have chosen an eminent lady character here. That is Savitri. Why? Because Savitri and cinema, we cannot put these two things separately. Maybe N.T. Ramarao and ANR, A. Nageswarrao, they must have, or Kantarao, Janapada hero Kantarao, and mythological hero your NTR, and social hero your ANR. Whosoever is the hero and whatsoever is the theme, Savitri is a must. as a heroine over there. And so we, after reading about two film things, the personality and a picture, we are going to read about Savitri here. And this is also on the occasion of 100th year of our Telugu cinema. The Indian film industry has completed 100 years in 2013, very recently, yesterday. It is a fitting tribute to the world of cinema to recollect our favorite films, producers, directors, actors, and music and art directors. Within this 100 years, how many actors must have come and how many actors have gone and buried under the layers of these cinemas? Soban Babu is there, one more personality, right? And Haranad, people must have not heard about him, but he also had just had his pinch in the cinema, Haranad, right? And likewise, there are many characters are there, many characters have gone. Senior Samudrala, if you talk about, right? These are all there. He is the main personality who could able to bring about only comedy in the picture. The entire theme of the picture would be comedy, nothing else. No social, no Janapadam, and no mythology, nothing. Right? Likewise, there are many eminent personalities. But why Savitri is, I already told you, whatever the theme may be, she is the common personality standing there. Cinema means Savitri. Okay? So, Telugu audience are proud of many great producers, directors, and artists. Savitri is one such prestigious artist. Ever since she was a sight, she evinced interest in learning dance. Later, she associated herself with the theatre. She formed a theatre organization as well. She had little difficulty in entering the film field. When Savitri was 12, she was offered a role in the film Agni Pariksha. She was offered a role in the film Agni Pariksha but was finally dropped as she looked too young for the role. At the age of 12, her career started as an film actress. You see it, right? And she was given a very good role in Agni Pariksha, but later it has been weighed and it has been adjudged that she may not be bringing about justification for the character which is given to her. And so she was dropped from the project. She was given a song sequence, Ranante Rane Ranu, in Patala Bhairavi, one more classical film of yesteryears. Savitri's part in it was brief, but the effect of her performance was considerable. Her expressions were beautiful. A lot of filmmakers recognized the potential of the artists in her. As a result, she was elevated to the role of a heroine by the noted director L.V. Prasad in 1950. On the sets, she was nervous. She had to repeat many takes, and this proved a setback for her. The role was given to someone else, and she was given a small role of less importance. In the film Devadas 1953, one of the best picturizations of Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay's novel Devadas, Parvati comes alive in Savitri. The young Parvati with curly hair, a lock of hair staying to her forehead, the large round black beady eyes looking out from an innocent face left an indelible imprint in the minds of all critics, cinema lovers. She portrayed Devada's love and the role of the rich man's wife marvelously. Savitri left her mark in this evergreen Telugu classic. Savitri established her credentials with Ardhangini in 1955. She gave an exceptionally brilliant performance as a woman forced to marry a mentally retarded person, ANR. She nurses him back to health. She also teaches a lesson to her in laws who conspire against her husband. Savitri captured the audience with her charm and magnificent acting. She was able to convey a wide range of feelings through her expressive eyes. Her mischievous look, it captivates anyone. The look of fake anger provokes. The look filled with real anger pierces the heart. The look of passion while waiting for the lover, the pain filled look when her love fails, the confident look that seems ready to face any situation, all these myriad emotions are hidden in her eyes. The dimensions are endless, and pages can be filled to describe the magic spell of her eyes. Savitri's amazing talent was in full form in Missamma, a bit comedy that established Savitri's place firmly as a star. Mary in the film comes into an agreement with a Hindu youth, N.T. Ramarao, NTR, to pretend as a couple in order to get a job in a school. Mary was a Christian to the core, where Rao was a tolerant Hindu. What results in is a 3-hour pure comedy for the audience. Savitri was adored for the matchless ease in expression. Meena Kumari, the heroine in Hindi films, said, "When I watch Savitri's acting, I usually get doubts about my own acting. Her strikingly expressive eyes and her superb sense of timing made her one of the greatest actresses." Amitabh Bachchan felt Savitri was one of the first actresses with unbelievable spontaneity. Maya Bazaar is another film that brought fame to Savitri. She played the role of Sashireka, recollecting the 16 Annas Telugu lads clad in parikini in the song of Alli Billi Ammayiki, reminds us of the rich Telugu culture of yesteryears. In the final part of the film, Savitri plays the role of Maya, not real Shashireka Ghatotkacha, in disguise. She walks in a masculine manner, imitating the legendary S.V. Rangarao acting as Ghatotkacha in film in performance. Theatre rocks with laughter when Lakshmana Kumara Ralangi is teased by Maya Sasireka. She switches from the feminine to the masculine. In the twinkle of an eye. And needless to say, a female artist displaying masculine demon qualities with a club in the hand has no parallel. Savitri gets totally involved in whatever role she plays. Chivaraku Migiledi is one of such films. She played the role of a nurse in a psychiatry ward. In a particular scene, the nurse has a nervous breakdown and cries uncontrollably. The shot was overcut. The directors said, but Savitri, who played the role, could not stop crying. Everyone in the set had to run to her and pacify her. The film became a milestone in her career. Savitri was awarded the title Mahanati, the supreme actress. She also received the Presidential Award for her performance in Chivaraku Migiledi, the magnum opus of Savitri. She was the recipient of Kalai Mamani and Nadigayar Tilakam from Tamil film industry. Savitri had nearly 300 films to her credit. Her career was nearly 30 years long. She was equally admired by Telugu and Tamil film lovers. She also acted in few Kannada and Hindi films. She had a lion's share of films when she was at the zenith of her career. Her passion for films was so strong that she directed and produced a films in spite of certain adversities. Savitri was a humane artist. She was generous to the people who were in need. Once she donated all the jewelry she was wearing to the Prime Minister's fund. Her rise as a star was like a meteor. She left the world in 1981, leaving an envied and unsurpassed legacy behind her. Savitri is no more, but she is among us with her unforgettable roles. Her versatility lives on and on and on. Paying tribute to her, the director and producer Dasari Narayan Rao said, the Union Minister for Mines in Manmohan's cabinet, many artists are forgotten soon after the death, but it is not so with Savitri. She will be remembered as long as celluloid lives on. That is the string of words put, and those are all in capitals. You can see to it here. All her films would amount to an album of life. Due to their range of themes, they encompass human lives and passions in their full diversity. What is cinema? Is it a fiction or a reality? Many people say many things, but Savitri gave a different definition. She said that cinema is life. Life is eternal. She is a cinema because life runs through it, and Savitri's eternal since she gave that life to cinema. So now that is what we read about Savitri. It is only this much. When she has done this much, that means our hands cannot catch whatever she has done. We don't have words to praise whatever she has done. Now, a single picture I will bring before you, that is Devata, produced by our Padmanabham. That in that Devata picture, she enacted two roles entirely different to each other. One is she is a virgin, but she was thought to be a mother. Here she has to enact a role of a mother, a daughter-in-law for an old man, a mother to a child, a wife to a grown-up personality. Here, though she is a virgin. And that act we only can see only by Savitri. We cannot bring about any other personality there. She was the mother earlier, and she has shown everything to this father-in-law, her husband, and her mother-in-law, and to the child. And in an accident, she dies. And some other girl, virgin, she was running away from the home because she has to marry somebody whom she did not like. Right? And finally, due to the accident, she lands up here in this house where these people have lost a wife, a daughter-in-law, a mother has been lost over here. But in that place, Avivahita, a virgin, comes over here. Just imagine how Savitri could able to put it. And so here, Dasare Narayan Rao, he very rightly said, what is that one? She is the cinema. Right? Cinema is eternal. She is the cinema, totally. If at all it is real, and in reality we can see Savitri, but n number of volumes we can write, if at all we talk about every character that she has enacted. Meena Kumari, one more eminent Hindi field actress, she simply said, I cannot find out words to put in praise of Savitri here. Why? Every expression, right, through eyes only she could able to bring about. She could able to bring about every expression through eyes. Body language you cannot describe. Right? Nadi Adajan mein, there she was appraised of her, what we call as services to her father-in-law, by the father-in-law. Simply she runs through the corridors, empty corridors. There you cannot compare any other personality over there to run right from the upstairs to the downstairs to the place of worship in the house. She goes. And again there she sings a song in a Nadi Adajan mein, Kannaya, Nallani Kannaya, because she was to enact a role of a woman having black complexion. And nobody chooses her for marriage. By means of some kind of a trickery played by the comedian there, our Ramana Reddy, she gets into marriage with a professor here, N.T. Ramarao Garu, an artist by profession, N.T. Ramarao Garu. She loves the beauty, and when he finds the wife he married as a dark personality, how he accepts, right? How he accepts is a secondary thing. How this character feels here, the wife. Only Savitri could able to express it, that's all, nobody else. Right? Because her way of acting, her attitude towards action is such. So here on the completion of 100 years for Telugu cinema, that is on 2013, we have to pay a tribute to Savitri, and so we have paid here. And in our last lesson also we have seen Savitri's character. There also it is a dual role again, as a masculine role, imitating S.V. Rangarao Garu whenever there is a chance. When she was just about to put her step down from the cot, right? And when she says like this, when she gets up from the bed, right? Nobody else can do it. Nobody, no female character can do that. And here, Eve teasing I said when I was teaching the last lesson, Maya Bajar, right? Here, who has been taught by whom? Ralangi wanted, the Lakshmana Kumara wanted to make acquaintance with Shishireka over there, but Shishireka, that is Maya Shishireka, Ghatotkacha in the guise of Shishireka, he teaches Lakshmana Kumara there. And there, whatever action Savitri put, we don't have words to praise it. So, it is the greatest personality over there in entire cinema field. She had a very soft corner also when there were floods, when there was a natural calamity. For the Prime Minister's fund, she has donated all her jewelry. All her jewelry. The women are attached with the jewelry, and she donates all her jewelry for the sake of these victims of natural calamity. Now you can imagine how broad-minded she was, right? So here in this lesson, in the chapter 4, this lesson, a tribute to Savitri, we have remembered her and we did it very rightly.